was I saying? Yeah, I'll put red if I'm really concerned about my beard showing through, but I'm doing my show at Boots tonight, which is, it's 2 hours, it's close to home. I don't touch up during the show because I'm on stage the whole time. So now I'm going to come in with my highlight. All of my foundation that I'm using today are TV paint sticks from Krylon. I also use Anastasia, a Beverly Hills foundation sticks, and I also use Dermablend Pro. I'll say this. I'll say the original formula of Dermablend has a very strong, intense cover. You can cover tattoos with it. They make a whole range of beautiful products that are varying degrees of cover. So if you don't want something that heavy, Dermablend Pro makes wonderful things. Also, the TV paint sticks give a very thick, heavy coverage. Wow, it's very blasted out right now, isn't it? So that's a little softer, maybe. These give a nice coverage, and then also the Anastasia Beverly Hills have a sort of more medium coverage, but cover enough for my beard area. I used them while at the show, while at Drag Race, so they do cover. Okay, so I've got my highlight under my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and put it under my over my brow area. Oh, thanks for staying tuned in the UK. You're very sweet to watch. That's so funny that my voice sounds like a therapist. I think I could totally be a therapist if I wasn't doing drag. There's a few things I've been interested in my life, and talking to people has always been a favorite thing of mine, so I could definitely see myself being a therapist. My mom is a psychotherapist. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm getting some texts. I hope I don't screw this up, but I have to respond to this text. I think we're going to... Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. I think we might have some visitors. Yeah, I would love to do a Get Ready video on Wow Presents. That would be super fabulous and fun, and I would love to. Okay, back to work. So I'm just going to drag this nose highlight down from the forehead rather than applying additional product, because I don't want the nose highlight to be too crazy intense, because then it really doesn't look blended at the end. Alright, so I do like that light stripe down my nose. It's a little crooked, but guess what? So's my nose. Oh, what now? I did this a little differently in the makeup video, so forgive me, but this is really more how I normally do it. I would put that stripe of nose highlight, and then come back with contour and my little art supply brush. Where's the comments? There we are. What advice would I give to people who want to start doing drag? Dive right in, babe. Where am I going tonight? I'm going to my show at Boots and Saddle. It's called Get Happy. I'm there every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. What are my thoughts? Oh yeah, advice to people starting drag. Get out there and do it. Just start doing things you like, whether it's making a dress or making a headpiece or doing your makeup or styling a wig, whatever. Those are my immediate suggestions for getting started in drag. Like, start working on your craft. And then the other would be to get out there, go out and meet your local queens, get to know them, sort of be inspired by the people around you in your community, if there are drag queens in your community, and and get to know them, and then hopefully maybe find some contests or some open things where you can perform. Somebody asked what I thought about bio queens. Drag, as Mama RuPaul says, we're all born naked and the rest is drag, so no matter what you are, if you're a postman or a bus driver or a drag queen or whatever, you're kind of doing drag every day. The postman puts on his uniform, and that's his drag for the day. I put on this shit, this is my drag for the day. So, in regards to bio queens, drag is for everybody. And so, if a cisgendered woman wants to do drag, so she shall. If a transgender woman wants to do drag, or a transgender man wants to do drag, so shall she and he, respectively. Drag for everybody, honey. All right, let's do this little nose tip highlight business. Oh, I can't see the clock. 7. Oh no, that's wrong. It's 8:21. Okay, 8:21. Alright, I need just a little more contour. Whose makeup on season 9 do I like the most? Honestly, there are some strong beats in my season. Aja has lovely makeup. Valentina has lovely makeup. Farrah is a very well-known makeup artist on Instagram. Beautiful. Kimora. Eureka's makeup is always right. It's always clean. It's always fresh and pressed and sort of pristine looking. Nina has the most wild and adventurous makeup. So amazing. Sasha probably has one of my favorite beats. Love the eyebrows. Shea Coulee. I mean, Shay's fucking good at all elements of drag. Makeup, costumes. She makes the most beautiful costumes. Trinity Taylor, who is always polished and beautiful, can do her makeup faster than anyone I know. That bitch is always ready. Sasha is lit, I agree. Peppermint, of course, has beautiful makeup too, but really I think it's just because Peppermint has a beautiful face. And she's a good makeup artist too. Peppermint was actually a professional makeup artist for some years. Okay. One more little touch of highlight. I'm sorry this is so disjointed and distracted. I thought I was going to answer more makeup questions strictly, but it's clearly turned into talking about everything. So sorry if I'm going slow, but it's going to pick up right now. So I take my beauty blender now, which is just barely damp because I washed it and rinsed it when I cleaned my brow comb. I usually like to start blending with the beauty blender here under the eye and up here on top of the cheekbone because I put a lot of highlight there, and so I want to get some of the makeup onto the sponge as I start to blend so that it doesn't take too much makeup off the face. I also like to start by blending my highlighted areas so that the highlights stay highlighted and the contours stay dark and etc. I don't want everything running all together. I just want to sort of blend everything and connect the dots. Yeah, it's been a crazy, awesome couple days. You know, Todrick's Straight Outta Oz video came out, and that Cosmo makeup time lapse has gotten over 3.5 million views, and I am shook officially. Make sure to get, when you're blending, make sure to get these crease areas around your nose. It's really bad, I think, to see like a little area where you missed blending. So make sure to get makeup into all areas. So now that I blended this highlight and the forehead highlight, I'm doing this highlight through the center here and just sort of gently blending it into my mid-tone, like so. And now I'm just going to gently blot the top of my nose a little. Just to soften it up a bit. And I'm actually gonna, it looks like I lost a little highlight on my nose, so I'm just gonna reactivate a little with a little more product. Just down the center a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Now, I'm gonna use my, fingers. Someone said, "Hey, Morgan." Does that mean... is Morgan here? Morgan, are you here? Where can you see the Cosmo video I mentioned? Honey, it's all over the internet. It's on Cosmo's site. The Cosmo video has over 3 million views. It's on Cosmo and Beauty's Facebook. Morgan McMichaels is here! Hello, Morgan McMichaels. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had the distinct pleasure of working with Morgan McMichaels in Los Angeles, and that is a consummate professional. It's such a pleasure. Morgan, I'm coming. I'll text you later, girl. I'll be there the week before DragCon, for 5 days before. So we'll definitely see each other then. In fact, I'm going to be with you on Monday night, before DragCon at Nikki's. So I'm pumped. Morgan is iconic. I live for her. I had the pleasure of working with Morgan McMichaels. I had the pleasure of working with Delta Work. I had the pleasure of working with Jaden Dior Fierce, Vancy Vega, a very famous pageant queen, Fantasia Lamour, another famous pageant queen, beautiful Trina Modell. Who else did I have the pleasure of working with? Oh, legendary, iconic Dolly Levi. I just got chills as soon as I thought of Dolly Levi. Really was very lucky. Oh, Ingenue in LA. I've worked with Moni before. I've never worked with Alyssa Edwards, but I have met her. She's amazing and lovely and generous. Yeah, Jaden Dior Fierce is so lovely. Laganja Estranja is such a talented girl. She's like a powerhouse dancer. She's such a talent. Great love and respect to Laganja Estranja. Shut up, Stevie. I'm not name dropping. I'm just talking to people. Makeup tips for humid places. trust me, I understand. Have a fan blowing on you. Have a fan blowing on you if you're in a humid place. It will help a lot. Okay, now time for some powder. No, not time for powder. Girl, getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I blended my highlights, and I've blended my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend my mid-tone, which is the next lightest color after my highlight. And now that I've blended this mid-tone down here, I'm going to go ahead and blend my contour and my highlight together. Making sure to not bring the contour too high up into the highlight, but rather sort of bring the highlight down into the contour a bit and bridging together a bit. I'm not used to doing my makeup in such bright lighting. I've got my ring lights on me. Wow, it's very bright. Sorry about how bright it is. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend my highlight into my contour up here a little. And now, except for my eyebrow area, my face is pretty much laid out foundation-wise. There we go. I think we're back. What do I have to say about Bianca? I live for her. I live for Bianca Del Rio. That is one of my favorite drag queens ever. And one of my favorite Drag Race girls ever. I don't know what Drag Race queens you've heard about, but I wouldn't call Nina Bonina Brown nasty. I would call her creative and talented. And I'll tell you something, creative, talented people, myself included, have strong emotional lives. And so maybe she's emotional in a way that I can be emotional sometimes, but I would never, honestly, never call Nina Bonina Brown nasty. I think she's a really beautiful and special person and a great drag artist, to say the least. And such an original. Hi, Gloria. Gloria Swan Song is another passionate and talented performing artist. She's a beautiful talent. She does the best Judy Garland in town. Hi, Gloria. Gloria, let me know when you want to come back to Boots on a Wednesday. Fifi O'Hara, I don't know her very well. I know she lives here, but we don't, I don't know her super well, but I have a lot of respect for what she does. Those 365 days of drag she did was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen a drag queen do. It's a huge commitment, and the number of like staggering, outstanding looks she turned was, I'm shook from it. It's something else. It's really something else. Okay. Muffin? Sky? Hi, Muffin. It's one of my oldest friends from childhood, Sky. What do I think about Adore Delano? Love her. Love her. What a voice. And nice makeup, too. Who am I really close with this season? Honestly, a lot of them. A lot of the girls. They're really fantastic girls. Charlie Hides, Sasha Velour, Trinity Taylor, Eureka. I love them all. Farrah, Valentina. They're really... James. They're all lovely people. I'm very honored to be a part of this group. It's a strong group, let me tell you that. very strong group. So I feel very honored to have been selected amongst them. It was not an easy season. Not an easy season. Okay. Oh no, Shay is sickening. I mentioned before, Kobe. I mentioned Shay before and what an incredible drag artist she is. Slays one look after another, after another, after another. I love Aja. I love all my. I see a lot of my. I see a lot of my New York sisters because, you know, we're in New York and we've been working on some stuff together. So I have such a love for Pepper and Aja and Sasha. How did I get into to drag? I love Nina. Yeah, I want to come to Scotland. I got into drag because I would do drag as a little boy in my mommy's closet. I'd put on my mom's clothes. And what else? And then I kind of stopped. And then I started doing it again in high school. And then I did it professionally in college. Kobe, be in Houston, Texas Friday. Then I'll be back in Houston in May. And then I'll be in Austin again in May as well. Hey, I have a question. Yeah, I want to go to Mexico. I studied musical theater in college and theater in high school. I have a question for all you people. Who am I going to see at DragCon? Who's coming to RuPaul's DragCon? I know it's far and it's expensive to get to for a lot of people, but I want to know who's coming. What do I think of Cynthia Lee Fontaine? Oh my God, she's so adorable. I don't know her very well, but I met her. I was in Austin, Texas in January performing at Oil Can Harry's, which is Cynthia's home bar, and I met her, and she was very, very nice to me. She's very nice. I know, guys, I know it's hard to get to... I know it's hard to... Oh my God, Willem is one of my favorites of all time. Yes, I am definitely going to come to one of those drag conventions in the UK. I'm not sure which one. I think... I don't want to misspeak, so I won't misspeak, but I'm definitely going to come to one. I would love to come to Peru. I want to come everywhere and on everywhere. Alaska, one of my all-time favorite queens from the family. You study theater at college and your health suffers. You're not sleeping enough, babe. It's sleep and water. Sleep and water, sleep and water, sleep and water, sleep and water. It is so important to hydrate, and it's so important to sleep. I do plan to come to Paris, and yes, Ryan, Sean Smith, I am. What time is it? 8:40. Okay, we're fine. All right, so now at this point, this stuff has had some chance to cure up the Prosade, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some light colored powder over it before I put foundation over them. So to the person who was before asking about covering dark brows, my brows are about as dark as they come. I mean, they're not black, but they are a very dark brown. And so, as you can still see them with the powder. And I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess powder from them because now I'm going to put some makeup on them. Going back with my blender and my highlight, I probably shouldn't have put powder onto the area. We're going to see what happens. This might be a little wonky, but I'm just going to try to put makeup directly onto the brow and not elsewhere, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So you see how that really takes out a lot of the color? I put my foundation onto the blender because I'm scared if this is a little dry, which it is today, dragging it over could rip up the glue, so I'm putting it onto my blender. The one other thing I want to say about to my lovely college theater student who is sick, and it sounds like you're sleep deprived. Oh, this highlight TV paint stick is 406. I'm using right now 406, 11W as a contour, and FS36 as my midtone. Okay. Alright, bye Stevie. Tips on doing drag for the first time. Have fun. Have fun. You know, you're not going to be like your most fully realized fantasy probably the first time unless you're great at makeup or someone paints you well, but have fun. It should be fun. Drag is a lot of work, so if it's not fun, you should get the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me come in with a little contour powder. Now, am I coming to Nashville? I'm not booked in Nashville yet, and I would love to go to Nashville. That sounds fun. Portland, Oregon, anytime soon. I don't think Portland is on the books yet, so Portland and Nashville, if you know people down there who can book me, go ahead and talk to them and tell them I want to come. Very eager to come everywhere. I want to see the world. I want to come see all of you. You can give me a kiss in Houston. Yes, yes you can. Ooh, Hamburger Mary's in Kansas City would be great. Yeah, where should I come perform in Jersey? It's only a hop, skip, and a jump, so of course I should come. Tell me where I should go. I've performed at Paradise before in Jersey. That's a great place. Do I have Latin roots? No, I don't. Houston, I'll be, hi Jess, my cousin Jess is here. Hey Doug, no I don't. Rose Room in Dallas, that would be fun. Cody Jackson, tell him to simmer down. Is doing drag hard? Yes. I'd be a liar if I said it was easy. Drag is not easy. I have all the advice for the theater kids. Marco, yes I am. Yeah, Paradise and Asbury is super fun. Say what, Cody? Relax. Stacy Griffith in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Legendary Stacy Griffith is here. Stacy, I gotta come take your class. I need you real bad. Real bad. My airplane friend Stacy Griffith is a legendary Soul Cycle instructor. She goes all over, and people are very devoted to her classes and to. Hey, Stacy, my cousin Jessica's in the room here, and she's a huge fan of Soul Cycle, and I know she was very excited to see that we met. Hello. Any advice for doing drag? Do it. Hey, Jess, look, Stacy says hello. Stacy, Jessica and I will come take your class together. How's that? Okay. Oh my God, y'all. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry the hell up. You think Cake Boss met me? I've never met Carlo. Carlo's Bakery. Not Carlo. What's his name? Buddy. I've never met Buddy. I've been to the bakery in Hoboken. I know I said it was going to be a tutorial and I lied. It's so true. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'll film a real proper tutorial some other time because it's just too hard to try to get it done and talk to everybody. So this is just for fun, and you can maybe learn a little bit as I go. Nathan Smith 94. God, I'm dying from the powder. Focus. Thank you, Stacy. Some tells me Stacy Griffith is going to be a very important figure in my life. I just had that feeling when I met her. We met last week on the plane, going to LA. Are those brows closely related enough? Close enough. Now listen, because I've spent so much time talking to everybody, I'm not going to do the brow as I did it in the Cosmo tutorial like I said I was going to. Oh shit, the people are here, the friends are here. Everybody be nice. Come on in, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, look at those phone lights.
We're live.
We're live.
Oh, the gang's all here. The Gina John salon has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my best friend Felipe from college.
Hi.
He's Yogi Gons. Is that right? Yogi _ Gons.
Yogi _ Gons.
And this is Jonathan, one of my dear friends, and Adam, one of my dear friends. They live in Queens.
Not me.
Felipe lives on the street. No, he doesn't. He has a box.
Alicia.
flat piggy bottom.
Yogi Gons, hello.
Putting some paint on the barn.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, putting some fresh coat of paint on the barn, honey. Queens from Queens.
Hey.
Are they theater people too? Yes. Well, yes, they are, because if you're once a theater person, you're always a theater person.
No, we represent, Alex, between all of our schools, we represent the most on Broadway. You got Michigan, NYU, and Elon.
And
Work.
CCM.
And well, that's not here, but yes. Yeah.
But the Gina John Salon
The Gina, yes.
has the big schools represented.
Hey.
So anyway, as I said, I'm not doing the brow that I promised because there's no time. I've had too much fun talking to all of you. Oh girl, they're getting into the costumes.
It's like leather. What is this cover?
This goes on top of the jumpsuit.
Do you want me to wear it for you tonight, Adam?
Yes.
Oh, yes! Oh my god!
What are you doing? Should I not touch
Oh, you found the leather pussy. These are some severe brows tonight, children. This looks like a scene from Black Swan. Just wait till I break the mirror and cut myself in the gut with it.
Or
Then it'll really look like Black
what's the name
Swan.
of Divine?
Where she eats the dog shit?
Yes.
I don't know. Logan Hardcore is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, get the hell into Logan Hardcore. That's a drag queen, ladies and gentlemen. That is a drag queen. Legendary. Can I do my promo look in a live stream? Yeah, I will. I will. Hey, you know what, y'all? I think it would be nice, and I hope you won't be upset, but, oh God, I'm ruining everything. It's
8:52.
It's 8:52, and I gotta get ready because I have a show in just over an hour. So I think I better say goodnight. Oh, listen, there's 2 minutes remaining on this live. So we'll let it run out, and then we'll say goodnight. I'm gonna just fill in the brow while you're still here with me, and then we'll say good evening to you. And I promise I'll put out an actual tutorial ASAP. And I've already had a request to do a live stream to recreate my promo look makeup. If anybody's interested in that, I also did a recreation of my promo shoot makeup on the day that the cast was announced, and it's on my Facebook. It was a Facebook Live I did, so it's still there. So if you go digging a little bit deep, Felipe likes that. Then you'll
Yogi Gons, girl. Yogi Gons.
then
You want to be followed?
Hashtag follow a bitch.
then you'll find it. 55 seconds. Hi, Kat Hennessy.
Aww.
Do you know her?
I like her name.
Oh. Do you drink Hennessy, Adam?
What don't I drink?
Sunset Booze Cruise.
Sunset Booze Cruise. Could somebody out there please tell me a way to just do my makeup like this? Just throw it on. Thank you, Stacy Griffith. You're gorgeous too.